What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
Nice earrings, babe.
Oh, thanks, babes. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is the reason why my husband left me. I don't know what to do now. Ready?
Right.
I am female, 38, met my brother-in-law, male, 38, at uni. He asked me out in our first year and I refused. He called me the C word and that I was shallow. My best friend told me that it was harmless comments from a drunken guy who was rejected. I never thought myself shallow. I never thought myself shallow. It was his demeanour and awkwardness that was off-putting to me. Anyway, he proved my friend right, and other than these comments, I've never felt uncomfortable during my uni years because he never bothered me again. Not even looked my way. Next time I met him was when my baby sister, female 28, introduced him as her boyfriend. I didn't even recognise him at first because it was like 10 years since the day he talked to me. He was visibly annoyed that I didn't recognise him and called me a liar. The family was sceptical at first about him, but he seemed to treat my sister right and they seemed happy. He is very rich. Taking her all over the world, and he seemed kind, he seemed kind with it too. They got married after a year of dating and they have 3 children together. I met my now ex male 40 husband 5 years ago, and the only odd comment from my brother-in-law was that I was still as shallow and superficial as I was in uni. At the time, I took it as a joke, but in hindsight, when I found out the truth and started thinking back, looking for red flags, this was probably a big one. He never showed any signs that he disliked my husband, and he was always decent enough, and his indifference to have a close friendship with my husband, and I didn't seem odd because he was always a recluse. Okay?
Right.
A year ago, my husband came home and accused me of cheating, and he had evidence. The guy contacted him and he had nudes, etc., of me on his phone. The guy told my husband that he didn't know at first that I was married, but as soon as he found out, he contacted my now ex. He even apologized to my husband. I have never met this guy in my life. Nothing I said or did made my husband believe me. He left me and our divorce is pending. Then yesterday, the guy contacted me. He apologized for what he did and told me that he is friends with my brother-in-law. He sent me conversations, endless conversations my brother-in-law had about me for years. He has never forgotten that I, in his words, didn't even give him a chance and only judged him by his looks. He called me a C in the chat, both group chats with his friends, but mostly with this guy. They planned this attack, and my brother-in-law somehow got access to my photos. The reason this guy contacted me now is that he felt guilty because even when my marriage is over, my brother-in-law is still angry and hateful, especially when he heard that I'd been on a date last weekend. So the friend felt that he didn't help his friend, but ruined innocent people's life. Not sure what to do. My brother-in-law has actually been happier and more sociable than usual since my divorce. And now I know why. Although first I thought he felt sorry and wanted to support me. His jokes about me ending up as an old maid with cats as comparisons didn't sound like jokes anymore. He meant them. I don't want to ruin my sister's life. She's very happy with her husband. I'm not sure either if I can with her husband. I'm not sure if I should tell my ex or not. I'm very heartbroken that he didn't believe me. I love him very much. He is the love of my life, but I'm not sure if I can forgive him for not believing me. But he is a victim too. So maybe he needs to know for closure. I'm terribly sad and hurt. I'm sorry for the post. It got very long. Go. I told you it was brilliant.
She.
I told you.
Oh my god.
It's gobsmacking. It is gobsmacking. When I come across it, I was just like, oh my God. 88 days ago this was. So I don't even know how many months that is. Yeah.
So hold on. Wow.
Yeah. This is from Reddit post True Off My Chest.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think.
Would you tell your ex?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I would as well.
And if she's actually got the evidence there.
Yeah.
And maybe even speak to that friend, that person, that guy, and get him to say, look, I need you to speak to him too.
What about her sister? Because this is her sister's life is about to go to shit. Depending on what side her sister takes. I mean, I don't know what their relationship is.
I mean, I think my husband would be my priority at that point. I need you to know. Even if it was like, do you know what? I feel broken because you don't believe me.
The thing is, yeah.
But I feel like you need to know because actually,
the thing is,
do this.
Evidence was given. He hacked. He somehow got into her phone, and evidence was given to the husband. Anybody would believe. Anyone would believe that she was having an affair.
If somebody showed me my partner naked with somebody else, or even just naked pictures on somebody else's phone, I'd be like, what the actual fuck, how did they get it? Of course, that is evidence in anyone's eyes.
You'd feel like you were going mad as well, because you'd be like, nothing is going on, but
like, I don't even know this person. Yeah, I think I would have to speak to that
so
partner.
The top comment with 4,400 upvotes is, it wouldn't shock me if the guy found your sister and is dating her just to remain close to you.
That is it.
Feels too much like a coincidence that he somehow popped back up in your life and got mad that you didn't remember him.
Yeah.
It's honestly, I want to see if there's any updates.
Yeah, no.
I think
that is a restraining order.
It is more than a restraining. I mean, I'm the type that I would burn him to the ground. But that is just, there would be so many casualties. But because of the sister, because of the sister, I think that makes it more difficult because of the sister. Someone said, I wouldn't call him. Word will get to him along with screenshot proof. He makes. I want to see. Hold on. I want to know how he got hold of the pictures as well. This guy needs to be brought up into the open. I mean, everyone is just.
How did he get those pictures to give to somebody else?
This is what I'm saying. Let me see if I can. If there's any way.
I mean, what? Maybe it's a case of she,
got an update.
Go on.
Update. My brother-in-law is right. Update. I'm so sorry that I have been gone for too long, and I am overwhelmed by the support that you have given me. I haven't read this. Some of you are still asking me, asking me about me. I don't know where to start. I have been in constant pain and stress about everything that happened, but my brother-in-law is now exposed to everyone. Shut the fuck up. About what he did to me. For those of you who think he is in love with me, go on.
He exposed himself.
No. She's saying
Oh,
exposed. I think
just
he's exposed. I
to
think
everyone.
she's going to explain. For
Sorry.
those of you saying he was in love with me, he isn't. He very
just
much
bitter.
hates me and my guts. He is also the driving force, and not only hold on. Sorry, I skipped a little bit there. It's because I'm excited. I'm excited. Right. He very much hates my guts and has done since the day I rejected him. Hate is also a driving force, and it's not only love. So for the stupid users that I would like to call losers who made fun of me about bragging, honestly, about a man not being, about a man not being over me for 20 years. Oh, so some people in the I mean, I didn't read all the comments, but I can assume some people are like, you're saying that he's loved you for 20 years. Get over yourself. That's not what she was saying. She's saying some dickhead has ruined my life. Anyway.
That she met 20 years ago.
Yeah, that it's not it. Unfortunately, I have sent these comments from a different sub about updates. What a bunch of losers. Oh, some people are actually sending her your bragging comments. Get over it. I was in constant fear that my brother-in-law will be hurting my sister because of me, and I'm not certain if he will. But that was the only reason I had refrained from telling him. I wasn't sure what the right step would be with people like him. He has hidden his hatred so well for so long. What more is he capable of? I didn't want my sister and her children to be the collateral damage. That's why I've been careful. I am so sorry to disappoint you, but not being strong, but because I wasn't a strong bad bitch. I have priorities. My sister and I finally talked. I love her and her children very much. She seemed just very hurt and questioned her entire marriage. And who can blame her? Yeah. I tried the baby steps approach. I wanted her to know I was there for her, and I was honest with her about my worries about her and her children with a man like him. It worked for a while and I was being hopeful, but something changed, and it probably had to do with her husband giving her an ultimatum. Divorce or cut your family off. She chose her marriage. Shut the fuck up. It broke my parents and me, but I don't think we can do anything about it. It is her own choice, even if it is an unbelievable one.
Do you know what? I'm going to butt in there.
Yeah.
She's chose her husband, she's chose her family because that's what she feels is the right thing to do. And in any other situation, choosing your family that you've made is the right choice. But
if you're in that,
she will not stay there.
No, something else is going to happen.
She will not stay there. So they need to just stay patient because she will come back.
Right.
She will come back.
But maybe there's this little chance that she knows him better than we do. So she's giving her the benefit of the doubt, basically. There's the little hope that he is a better person towards his family. I am clinging on to that hope. She wrote us telling us to forget she and her children exist.
What?
She said she wrote to us telling us to forget that she and her children exist. And that they will take legal action if we ever try to contact them.
She didn't write that.
Brother-in-law has deleted social media accounts, and his friends apparently all want nothing to do with him. I have heard he is planning on leaving the city because everyone knows what he did now, and he is having a hard time with it. He barely leaves the house, and he has been shamed, even at work. Here we go, my ex-husband. My ex-husband and I are moving on with the divorce. I don't blame him for believing the rumours, but at the same time, I wish he knew me better, like I thought he did. That I would never do such a thing and cheat on him. I am so sorry that he moved back for me and probably was hoping that we could give it another chance, but I can't. He has apologized so many times and said so many things that he never truly believed the rumors, but I have started to think that our marriage wasn't strong enough to overcome all the rumors. It is nobody's fault, but I thought our love was stronger than it actually was. I think we both thought that. I have started dating a new guy a few weeks ago, before this all started. After over a year of me not being able to leave the bed, he has seen all of this unfolding and he's been very patient and supportive. I think I have a real shot of happiness now. At least he knows everything and it will prepare and it will be prepared in case my brother-in-law isn't done with me yet. Thanks for reading all this, and again, thank you for being there for me. Fucking hell. The top comment, heads up OP, original poster. This message to your family does not sound like it came from your sister, is what you said. She's being manipulated, likely abused. Find a way to contact her without him knowing. Maybe send a letter to her place of work.
Maybe give it a little bit of time.
What do you fucking think of that? I told you I had to read it to you. What a shit show. I can't imagine. Do you reckon your brother would choose his marriage over everything that, if, like, for example, obviously it would never happen, but it's, you know, for example, if your sister-in-law ruined your life, your marriage, and it all came out, I don't think my family would. I
don't know.
I don't know either.
I know my brother's loyal to his family.
Very, yeah.
But loyal to his family that he's made, like his marriage.
I don't know if Paul ever did that to my sister. I don't know. I don't think I could
that's
forgive.
A really, really difficult place to be, and it sounds like he's incredibly manipulative. So when you're in that relationship, and quite clearly he's about to isolate her to shit.
Yeah.
Like, because people aren't going to talk to her knowing who she's married to.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I mean, for me, there's relatable content in that, and
I know.
The sister will come about. She will get.
I think she will. I think something else is going to happen in the marriage.
She needs time for it to settle. I don't think he's going to give her time on her own for her to actually think about it.
I don't think so either.
I mean, if they're going to reach out to her, they just need to let her know that they are there, and they will always be there for when she's ready. It's
so bad that I don't even know what to say. Like,
it's sad that their marriage is done.
It's sad.
I get it. I get where she's coming from.
But she's right. They weren't strong enough to overcome.
But
I get where he's coming from as well. If
this woman come up to you and she'll look naked pictures of your husband, like we've been dating, didn't know he was married, I believe stabbing him, and then it's too late. But you would. I would with evidence. And you're going, evidence. That's my husband on your phone.
Yeah. I feel.
And they're going, I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
I feel so sorry for her.
I had to tell you.
Because she's probably thinking like she's going mental. Because you read these stories about these people, and then in the end you start thinking, did I actually do that?
Did I do that? I know. You know, when you read a story about yourself, you're like, oh, what did I do next?
Yeah, literally.
What did I do next?
But you do, like, she must have thought she was going crazy.
Yeah, that's not a nice story to hear about.
It's an awful, awful story. So that now you see why I had to read it to you. I told you it was good.
I'm sad though. That's such a shit story.
I haven't got the right story. I haven't saved the right story unless I've saved it on it.
It's
so bad.
I tell you what though. I
had to read it.
I feel like that needs to be logged with the police.
Probably
I
was.
bet she'd know, but it isn't.
Why? Because she thinks she's just trying to move on with her life.
Yes.
Not me.
I'm telling you now.
I'd be like,
that needs to be logged. Even if she's not like going through with having a restraining order or anything like that, it just needs to It's unnecessary behaviour. You're married with kids. You've moved on. Why are you attacking someone from your past?
I don't understand how anyone can hate someone so much. Which is good, really, because I don't
she
think.
didn't give him a chance. Get over yourself, mate.
Yeah. I see, because people saying, you're bragging that he loves you. I wouldn't have said she's bragging at all. But what I'm saying is,
yeah, but he's like,
he either loves her or hates her. She's right. There is a fine line between love and hate.
mm-hmm.
I have clearly never hated anyone enough in my life to ever, to ever even be bothered. Love, I've definitely.
I've got no bother in me.
No, none at all. No, you don't seek revenge. I'd be like so revengeful if I was you.
No,
but
no. Because actually, that destroys you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
That destroys your inner happiness. Like, how can you be happy and content with yourself, with your life, when you've got that mad rage over somebody else because they didn't do what you wanted them to do or say what you wanted them to say? That's ridiculous.
I mean, it couldn't be me, but
that's ridiculous.
I mean, I can't even imagine what it'd be like to feel that way, to have that much passion. You know, like when you're growing up and all these, they're in love with this, band, and then people get really obsessed with that. I've never had that either.
No.
Never,
ever.
Is there something wrong with us? No. Have I ever felt so low?
No.
There's never been anything.
Yeah, but I don't get starstruck or anything like that either.
No, I don't care either.
I'm just like,
I know what it's like to completely love deeply, 100%. But
I feel like I do too.
Yeah, but like that's as far as I go. Like, because I think that if something's not right or someone doesn't want to,
I'm not a hater.
No, me neither.
I haven't got it in me.
I don't have it in me either.
There are people that
they probably could
even like, and
I think
don't
maybe
even have the effort to not like them.
If someone did something to my children, then I could find it in me to turn into some sort of nutcase.
That's different.
But other than that, because I think if someone loves you and then they hurt you, let them go. Because what is the point in being together if you're going to do all that stuff to me? Because you don't love me like I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I think as well, getting older, I definitely see the love I have in the friendships that I have with my friends. That is a massive thing to me, because out of everything, we've always been there and continue to be all these years later.
My heart hurts for a bit,
Yeah, it's just, I don't even know what to, I hope that she has found someone that can.
And I hope she's reported it to the police.
He needs mental health help.
Is safe.
There's something wrong with him. For me,
there is.
That level of hate is too much for someone to say no, I'm not interested, and then to go to that extent is like, that's mental to me. I can't even fathom.
It's beyond.
Yeah, I can't get it. Like, I can't get it together. It doesn't make any sense. Are you ready for the next one? This is another. This is more of a ha ha ha. Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Right. I need that now.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed this. I'm just hoping it's the right story. Perhaps I should have read through again, because I don't know if I've saved the right story. It's all right. You peacefully die. I know that first one it's a lot to take in. It is a lot to take in. I just can't. It's too much.
Hope her sister and kids are safe.
Yeah, I mean, that's all going to turn to shit. It is. God. It's a shit show waiting to happen.
Could you imagine that being your husband and actually you're his wife, but yet he's obsessed over somebody else
My sister.
who happens to be your sister, to the point that actually he was happy to destroy their marriage?
I actually don't think I'd let anyone destroy my relationship with my sister.
The actual fuck?
It's the same as that our group of friends, one of their husbands doing that. It's the same, because that is the same level of friendship that we all have, the same trust and everything like that. I couldn't find my way through. But do you think that's because we're 40? Do you think that's because of where we are in our life and everything that has happened to us in our lives, that we are mentally wouldn't tolerate that shit? Or do you think Because look at yourself. Look at Emily when she was 26, 27,
she was
28.
happy.
That's my point. So, you know, I look at me back then and I think that the level of shit I would have... Oh my God, I love him! But I think the level of shit I would have tolerated back then to who I am now as a person is like a massive difference.
Yeah.
Is like night and day. I'm completely
but part
different.
Of my change were my kids.
Yes.
And then what I then went through my divorce.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
You going through that with me too. You know.
Yeah.
The level of rubbish I went through. Like
it's too much for anybody.
No.
It
was nuts.
Yeah.
And it's almost on par with that kind of nuts.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like for me, obviously, I'm not divorced. You know, I'm still with Paul. But for him having his stroke and then my mum dying 6 months after that, who I am as a person now would never... The old me and the new me are so different. It's night and day that my level of tolerance and loyalty is completely different. So my loyalty to the people that are in my life and have been in my life all the way through all the crap and all that sort of thing, you know, from when I was younger, that's how long I've known you all. My loyalty to you lot is so profound, and to my husband and my children, that I could never let some random, you know, say you started dating someone and then he did that shit and then 10 years later he's, you know, trying to ruin... I could never have my friends stay with that person or anything like that. I mean, for me, it would be, if it was my sister, I'd be in a fight to get her away from that negativity. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. I wouldn't be able to just go, I get it, I'll see you later, I know you love him. Or vice versa. I wouldn't be the person going, I'd be like, you're fucking nuts. You need to spend some time in the psychiatric ward. There's something wrong with you. That level of obsession, I just don't, I can't relate. Can you relate? I can't relate.
Yeah, a little bit I can.
To being obsessed like that.
I had unconditional love for my husband.
Yeah.
Like, I've even said before that he probably could have killed someone and I'll probably be like, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not his fault. I love him. Yeah.
I was unconditional.
Yeah.
And I know I was, because there were things that weren't right and I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, we love each other.
It's fine. We'll work it out. I was always, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. But I understand that. And because we were married and because we had children, I'm like, we can work it out. Yeah. We're a family, we're a unit, we've got this.
Yeah.
So that may be her headspace. Yes, I do think that man is going, it's either me or her.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, without me, what are you going to be? Who are you without me? I've got...
Yeah.
You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing.
Yeah.
100% that man is doing that to her. 100%, because actually he's now scared.
She's had to cut off her whole family, probably most of their friends. I don't know if I would... Me now would never sacrifice that. Me then, I probably would, if I'm honest.
I think...
Me now, I'd be like, you want to jog on, mate?
Yeah.
Who's jog on?
Yeah, who I am now and who I was then. Yeah, we are different. We are two different people.
Sometimes it is life events that actually really make who you are.
Yeah, I do think that sister will come out of that.
Yeah, so do I.
Not think
something's going to happen and then that will wake her up.
That will carry on.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I also think he will make her life miserable.
So do I. I think he needs help, actually. I think he's ill. That, you think a 10-year commitment. A 10-year commitment of ruining someone's life that said, I'm not going to date you. What happens when someone really upsets him? What does he fucking do then? Do you see what I'm saying? Because that wasn't anything. How many people reject people every single day? I'm not interested, thanks, love. To then go to that level for years. Years. And that is all you talk about with your mates. That cunt, I saw that cunt today. And it's like, get a life. I mean, I'd be like, Emily, you want to get a life? He doesn't want you, get over it. I'd be
Gotta go for it.
in the fucking alleyway. I'd be like, it's time to move on. But that to me feels like where he's at for years. I'd be like, are you still talking about that?
I mean, maybe he's like, she's the only one. Maybe he's the most gorgeous man ever, and he feels that he is everything.
And
he's got money,
and he's entitled,
and he's pretty, and he thinks, yeah,
get over
and
yourself.
she's like, actually, I'm seeing your aura here, and I'm
no.
not feeling you. And he's like, hang on a minute, you're what?
It's still a massive level amount of commitment to go to.
Some people don't cope with that.
We have to move on. We can go on all fucking day.
Sorry,
right, new one. Right, so this is true off my chest. I mean, we could. True off my chest.
I'm so sad about that.
You're gonna like this one. This is the level of petty I want you to go to, but you never do. Ready? I'm hoping it's the correct story. If it's not the correct story, then whatever. Tomorrow, I'm going to ruin his life.
Yes.
Go, sister!
Is this the same person?
No, unfortunately not. I have been with him for 3 years now. We plan on getting married with our life settled down. I wanted to start a family with him. I love him more than anyone else in the world.
I love him.
I love him.
I love him.
I love him. I'm satisfied so much for him. I've sacrificed. She might be. She might be. I've sacrificed so much for him, moved away from my home, turned down jobs so I could stay with him.
It's not enough.
And I stood by his side as he started to go back to school. I gave him my world and he cheats on me.
All right.
Are you ready? I found out over a month ago. Wait till you listen. Wait till you hear what she done. Yeah, relax. This is a different woman. I found out over a month ago the scumbag got cocky, and I found out literally, and I found like the cocks that people keep sending us, and I found out he was cheating on me with 2 different women. One is a TA, teaching assistant at his university. The other is his best friend's girlfriend. You'll love this. I'm livid. I write this post choking back venom. I loved him so much. He was my world. But now he will be the world I burn down to nothing but ash. Now, this is the type of girl. I love her. I pay for everything since he quit his job last year to go to school. I was more than happy to help him. I make enough to support us both. The only upside is the student loans are in his name and no connection to me. It will hurt to push this scumbag out to sea, but I will survive. I have held out. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'm still alive. Anyway, I have held out for a month. Enough time to create what I call...
Whoa, hang on.
Love her. She's got a plan.
She knows, and she's carried on the love you, babe, for a month.
For a month, right? I have held out for a month. Enough to create what I call the day his world burns.
You should have done that, echoey.
Oh. Moving on. Maybe you can do it on Thingy Bob. Tomorrow we are hosting a party. I arranged for his family to come, but my family will sadly not be able to make it. I have packed everything valuable already, and the suitcase is in the back of my car. My brother will come during the event tomorrow to take my car that is in my name that the dirtbag drives to my parents' house. The joint account, which is all my money anyway,
empty.
It's already empty. The event will be great, and he thinks it's for us to announce our engagement to his family. What will happen in reality is I will announce my departure from his life. I've already taken a job out of state, and I have lined up a new place to live. I will start by telling everyone what he is into. The screenshots of him asking his friend's girlfriend to piss on him, and the many other fantasies his disgusting mind, degenerate mind can come up with. which will be passed around. I will hand him the notice to vacate as I have already broken the lease. We need to be out at the end of the month. I will then end off it by informing him I have already reported him with sleeping with the TA for one of his classes the previous semester to the university, and that I am sad that I won't see the fallout from that. His friends also message him, also have a message ready for him that I will deliver, informing him that his friend group wants nothing to do with him ever again. And with that I will leave. I will not look back. I will set his life on fire and walk away. Yeah. 2 hours and over 5k upvotes. I should have expected my story and plan to get popular. I will update once all is said and done. I've got to go and find the update. What do you think of that so far?
Wow.
Brilliant.
I mean, that's a master plan.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
But that is the complete opposite. And actually,
it's night and day between the stories, right?
Good for fucking her.
Oh, I love it. Now
do you know what? Good for fucking her.
This is where I try and get you to go,
really,
but you
really,
won't.
really hope that poor girl hasn't got any STIs, because he sounds absolutely vulgar.
He's absolutely disgusting. Somebody explain to me, what is this? Just if you don't want to be with someone, just separate. What is so difficult?
Well, she's paying his way. Why would he leave?
Yeah.
His money cow.
Honestly, I mean, normally it's the women that do that. You know, can't just be all men. Right. Yesterday, I was supposed to ruin his life. Repost. So I don't know why the post got removed. Don't ask me, because I don't care. Here it is. They say the herbius is the downfall of men. HUBRIS. We're going to hubris. Not really sure what that means. Yesterday, I planned to ruin his life in front of his entire family. I worked for a month to create the scenario that
please don't say got ruined.
That would cut him the deepest. I had plenty waited for the chance to storm out of his world in a blaze of glory, and then I hit the front page of Reddit. He's obviously found out.
Oh.
I realised I had fucked up when he had not answered any of my texts and had not shown up hours after he told me. Of course, it hit the front page. He told me he would come home. I had hoped it would happen accidentally. Literally a car killing him before I had a chance. But no, I don't know how many men in the world are currently cheating their soon to be fiance and their best friend's girlfriend, Anna TA. However, the one who mattered in the plan found out on a Reddit post. I called his mother and found out he had run home to his parents. He told them we had a fight and that we were probably through. He found it on Reddit. Gutted. I was so excited.
Why is he on Reddit?
Many people are on Reddit. People love Reddit. That's our whole podcast, babe.
Hubris, exaggerated pride or self-confidence.
He's a prick, basically. His mother asked me what had happened as he left out a few details. So I decided, details. So I decided to tell her that he was cheating on me with the TA and his friend's girlfriend. I soon heard shouting before she hung up. I text my ex that he had.
She should have sent her all the pictures and all.
Literally, I text my ex that he had until the morning to return my fucking car before I reported it stolen, and sent the screenshots of all his texts to his parents and siblings.
Good girl.
We need to be friends with this girl. My car was sitting in the driveway when I woke up.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I contemplated sending the screenshots anyway, but his mother sent me a heartful text yesterday apologising for her son's actions, and I feel they deserved to be spared from the actions. I and my father will be moving all my stuff today, and I won't be coming back after that. I know you're reading this for cheating fuck. I know you're reading this, you cheating fuck. You're a coward piece of shit. Just know I am not above sending out all the screenshots if you ever dare try to come back into my life. Oh, and your ex-friends all know about your piss. Oh, your piss scratch fetish. I can't control what they do with that information. Good luck with that. Absolutely fantastic. She put the top comment, I can't lie, I expected this to backfire worse and am a bit disappointed that the original plan didn't go so well. So am I. You still have a chance to crumble that bastard.
I mean, if she'd got that on video as well, that would have been
fantastic. Yeah, or like, when you're like, I've done you a slideshow, and then like a slideshow of all the stuff.
Scratch and sniff.
Yeah, no, basically just saying gutted that the original post didn't go to plan. What do you think? I had to read you both.
Know what? Good for fucking her.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic.
Take no prisoners.
Take no prisoners.
Because fucking hell, she took no shit.
So if
a month though of just pretending love you.
The problem was she should have not posted on Reddit until after said event.
Yes, but she obviously got excited.
I mean, I would have been excited too. Ha ha! That's what I'm gonna do. So if you ever date again, not saying you will, but if you did, can we go for some sort of petty revenge like that? Will you think about it?
I'll think about it.
Sweet, because it sounds great, right?
Yeah, I feel I'm over being done dirty. So the next person
that fucks you over
ain't gonna get away with it.
No, because they ain't shit.
I mean, there are things that I could be saying, but I'm not.
No, you shouldn't, because it's inappropriate. But I think that anybody.
I'm all right.
Yeah, but anybody that ever comes into your life again, if they show any level of disrespect, that we take them down in a glorious blaze. What do you reckon?
To be honest, I don't think I'll get past the first date with anybody ever again.
No, me neither.
I'm like, nope, I don't like
it's
your
a negative.
Hair. Nope, I don't like your knees. Nope, I don't like your hands. Nope, I don't like the way you talk.
You with your knees.
I hate knees.
It's weird. You're like that extra bit of skin. That's so people can bend
the
People need the skin to bend the knee.
My knees look like babies' faces. It's
disgusting. If anyone wants to send pictures of knees, please do. I mean, we don't want the dick. No, we don't want the dick pics, but please send knees.
It's disgusting.
So we can show her. Thank you.
Don't listen to her. I hate knees. Knees are disgusting. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything